Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is episode 48, still in October, lunchtime. Just having a little cup of tea down by the water. Can we have that? No. What to do today? So we put in the little shop market stall down at the allotment yesterday, and we saw the new garden feature, new-ish garden feature. Ooh, what's that there? But we haven't got the room to put it up there, so I'm wondering whether we should sneak a garden somewhere in around here. No, I don't particularly... I mean, we could, I suppose. If we took a tree out, we're going to need... Trying to think how the setup was. Just have a quick look, shall we? Selling points. It's not a selling point, is it? It's greenhouse. Still on the last episode. So this section towards us is where the product goes in. So it would need to be around that way. Could it sneak in? Well, I'm in the way for a start off, so that's not great, is it? Maybe if we took that tree out, we could sneak it right up there. How would that look with that tree right in the way of it, though? It's possible. We might need to take 2 trees out. But I think there's a good enough place for it. Right next to somewhere around there. Yep, the horse agrees. So we need to clear this space. I'm hoping it will fit in without that tree. Whoops. That wasn't the way I wanted it to fall. Pop that there for now. I am, come on. It's my tree. Don't be like that. I admitted moving bits is probably going to be an issue. Yeah, we're going to have to way too big, but we're gonna have to bring some equipment over, aren't we? So we need a grab. We're gonna need a well, maybe we should have put it around here, you know. Well, I just took a tree down for no reason. Although at some point I might want a bigger. I think that terraforming that is going to be a lot more tricky. And it won't really fit in there anyway. Plus I'm thinking we put we'll put hopefully a bigger shed or something on this part anyway, this section of land. Maybe even a newer house at some point. We don't own past this point, I don't think. So yes, let me whip over and fetch our skid steer loader. Yeah, let's get the skid steer loader over. We've been and got some equipment. We have procured a stump grinder. A cost of $1,800, I'd say, on a lease. I could have paid $2,500 for the skid steer loader one and just bought it outright, which would have made more sense. However, I've brought the skid steer loader over and it's got a front loader attacher on it, so I would need a toolbox to change it. So out of sheer laziness, and we're probably only going to do a couple of trees anyway. I'm not sure whether maybe we take any of these other straighter spruces out. I don't really want to take these autumn, these nice looking trees. I don't want to take them out. I want them to stay. But we might, I want that to stay, so hopefully it squeezes in. We might have to take that one out. It's a spruce, so we're growing a load of these anyway. We've planted 20 of these. Maybe getting a stump grinder would have been a good idea. At the same time, I could have driven over to the BJ and just thought of bringing the toolbox when I was already over there, but I didn't think of that at the time. Oh, that's picked it up. Lovely. Might be a bit long. Let's drop that one on while we're here, because that's a big old chunky bit. Love this attachment. It's not the John Deere one that I had before. I did switch it when the CVS pack came out. Probably go a little bit nearer. A bit further away. Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. Beautiful. Deal with that in a minute. Let's get this stump out. Thought it looked like it's got expandable legs there, but maybe it hasn't. That was 1,800 quid. Move this out of the way. Let's see if it will fit before, so we can pop our little garden in before we so it's that way round, I believe. Don't do this. It's not overlapping with that, is it? It's going to be overlapping with It's a fair old bit of terraform. If it's £500, it's 300 quid to terraform. I wonder. Oh. I mean, that should be enough room to squeeze in, shouldn't it? Do we risk it? No, let's be sensible and save it first. I very nearly hit the button. Very nearly. I think you just take that tree out anyway. And then it might fit still. Let's take the tree out. We're going to take it out anyway, so... Oh, which way did I send it last time? Okay. that might be an issue. Stand back. This could end up with quite a problem, as we may end up with part of the tree stuck up there. I could actually identify the oak leaves on that then. That was quite good, wasn't it? Okay. Can that be moved by hand? Too heavy. Obviously. We better... Ooh. We slide that in there, beautiful, beautiful. Is that going to be pick-upable? No. Definitely not. Nope. Okay. I'll just bring them in to get them out of the way. I'm wearing my protective equipment. They're going straight on the trailer, aren't they, really? If I can get them out. Yeah. One more maybe, I think. I'm thinking we can put what do you call it? In well, we've made quite a bit of solid fertilizer, so I think it might make a bit of sense for us to pop solid fertiliser in here, maybe in the grapevine as well, the vineyard, because I was thinking of moving the vineyard, but there's not a lot that will fit in that space. Somewhere over here. I've drove over it. Lovely. Bill's excited, neighing about what's going on. Is that gone? Oh, that's got it. Oops, don't look too far. Now let's try. Got loads of room here, come on now. Don't be like that. Not having it at all, is it? It's there then. Let's have an inspection. Okay. I think it makes sense to get a wee bit of landscaping done. I'm fairly confident that's all going to be getting changed at some point anyway, but But that should stop that showing up on a map as a texture that requires ploughing, hopefully. And then maybe at some point we... What's that? There's a crow. At some point we may need to go all the way around, but let's not waste money or time on that at the moment. What do we need? Do it with seeds, solid fertilizer, straw. We'll go with straw and all three. So we need to get, while we're here, what does the grape orchard? You can do it with that and solid fertilizer, so that needs seeds and solid fertilizer. Some interesting look. We might have to keep an eye on that and maybe do a bit of work on it. It's quite sunken, isn't it? Because you can see the tyre tracks. Haven't disappeared yet. A sunken garden. Which I think was something the Victorians used to do, but I like all the little decorations and fittings, the features around it. That look quite nice as you're driving by, seeing them going. So we need to get ourselves over to we're gonna need to drop that off. We need to clear this out anyway. So we need to get water. It's not catching the floor, is it? Well, that's very close. Might be a problem. Which vehicle should we take? I don't think we've got a water but here, so we'll have to go and pick that up. That will require forks, and the forks should be over at the BGA, I think. I can turn the thing off now, can't I? All the baling. Probably will do a bit of baling when it gets dark and with off camera, off the recording, because we need to start bringing some money in. Of course, we won't be able to drive through this that clearly soon. Once these trees start bulking up. Park it there. There we go. Let's get these attached. May as well fuel up while we're here. We need a trailer to move some manure and seeds. Has that got a toe on the back? No, it's not. Actually, I'm wondering whether I could do seeds separate if we just put manure in this. Not manure. Fertilizer. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Not going to be a lot of that. That's using the manure. Okay. I'll have to make do with what we've got for now then. This will connect to there. Take the box off it so we can see better. These should get cracking on, and when the time is right to sell, not that there's I don't think the difference in the sell times are that much, to be fair. So we can essentially do a lettuce run, for instance, and collect from both the greenhouse And the garden. I was actually thinking of selling seeds, but I'm not sure how many we're actually sitting on. There might be a bag of solid fertiliser. There is a bag of solid fertiliser. We'll put that at the vineyard. And what we'll do while we're going back over that way is we'll get some sorghum and start turning that into seed at the lab. I'm pretty sure this has got, that's not the bit, let's drop it under. Well, that's the bit. That's got solid fertiliser in it. It must be picking up from yeah, it's got to be picking it up from the garden. Must be. Pop a bit of water in here. We'll use the free stuff straight from the river. Do love these. Is it full? Is that it? Only takes 1,000 of water. That I am surprised about. In that case, might as well give you kids a top up. Bill's probably got enough to last him years. Close that because we're not going to need to put anything in that for a while. time are we up to? Back over to the BG8. Just tried to go on the headland of this, but there really isn't any headland. It's a huge field that seems cool. To be fair, most of the map is all pretty much field, so I think I'm going to have to do a bit of painting to marker bits in. That's a good opportunity to check. You may as well take that water, because that can be used in some production, I'm sure. Lid on to stop the rubber from perishing. See what's in the sale while we're here. $130. 3-meter cultivator. No chance of moving that at the minute, but it's a good price. Let's just directly go and try and get that to start turning them into seeds if it can. Seeds from sorghum. You've run out of wheat. Manure wise, you're holding pretty well, but you are making manure, which is very good. We'll need to move some digestate when we've got some. So we need to be on the lookout for digestate. We've got seeds, lime and fertilizer there. So can they all fit in? Climb into the top of that. Can we put them all in here? This is going to need some maintenance doing. Oh yeah. Alright, let's watch some stuff about and see if we can get some bits set up in here, or maybe it's just best to pop them on a trailer. I could just go and get the trailer, couldn't I? I'll go and get the trailer. It's much more sensible. What's going to be interesting here is the trigger on the market stall might actually come out onto the road, which could be a bit of a potential problem. Didn't look like it. I think we're safe. Right. Dee 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 dee. Double check what that needs. Production is twice as much, which means we should be getting ourselves into a point where I've not parked that very well, have I? It should get us to a point where we are essentially going to be having to do regular, every month or so, doing deliveries and sales, which is, I'll be honest, I thought we would have been at a lot quicker. Let's give it a go from the inside. It's not going to work. Definitely not, if that's what I thought was level. Try again. Yeah, come on. No, come on. I managed to get it to work before. But for some reason, it no longer wants to play the game. We surely can pick it up from the bottom. Well, I tried to get it realistic. I tried so very, very hard for it. We'll push. Push it over. It's not full anyway, so it's only 100 kilos, so, I mean... Whereabouts do we put it? I can't remember. There. At the end. It's about that time for me to say, if you've liked the video, please hit the like button. Helps with the algorithm and all that. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I don't know where the info thing is. Oh, up and running, going fine. Yeah, feel free to subscribe, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm going to run this up to our wonderful new garden. Let's give it a quick squeeze through, see if it does. That does take seed, so we can make money off seed, so that means we can make a bit of use out of some of these items that we've procured during harvest time. So that's really good. Which way am I going? Totally not the right way. Oh dear. Might as well just cut straight through, don't we? With the off-camera work that I'm doing, I might start doing some of it on Twitch, so you can find me on Twitch if you want to watch the tediousness of for this map, repetitive baling. And all the cutting of corners that I do off camera, because yeah, it could take a long time to do a video anyway. You're trying to keep it interesting and fresh, you gotta make it easy for yourself where you can. But yeah, a couple of people have suggested Twitch streaming as well. don't think it's too bad an idea if certain people want to watch what happens. And I suppose there could be a bit more of banter if there's a chat on the go at the same time. Let's taking that out, lovely. Do we need to go all of it, or should we save some to make some money? It's too late, it's gone, it's done. Why is it not gone green? I was expecting plants at this point. Give us a spade. Give us spades and wheelbarrows that are easy to use. That would be super. It's missing materials. What's it missing? Where's the button? Where's the trigger? What are you missing? Oh, straw. Well, I'll have to go and pick up some straw then, won't I? But we're going to be out of time. So, I do hope you've enjoyed the video. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.